From WFRV TV, Green Bay, Fox Cities, and the Lakeshore, Local 5 News starts with severe weather coverage.
Now in Local 5, severe weather once again rips its way through northeast Wisconsin. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Erin Davis and Tom Zalaski has this night off. Well, we begin tonight with a recurring theme this summer, severe weather. Storms once again rolled through our area, leaving damage in its wake. Chief Meteorologist Luke Sampe is at the Weather Center with the latest on the storms. We begin though with Local 5 Justin Razavi, who was out during the heart of the storms and joins us live now with a look at the damage done. Justin?
Aaron, heavy storms hit Green Bay this evening, causing flooding, property damage, as well as power outages. I've been driving around Green Bay's east side all evening, and I'm going to show you some of what I saw. Now, I first saw down power lines on East Mason Street near the Courthouse Bar and Grill. Wisconsin Public Service workers told me they're working to repair that damage. Right by those down power lines, the sign for Tim Son's Japanese Steakhouse was destroyed, and debris from that sign could be seen several buildings away. It went pretty far. Not too far away, I saw this jarring sight, a power pole that had fallen on top of a pickup truck. And a little further east down Mason Street, we encountered flooding near Martin Hardware. The flooding spilled over from the street into the parking lot and was rising quickly when we were last there. Then over on Jastor Street, we found the roof ripped off of a parking structure at an apartment complex, and on streets like Greenbrier Road and Van Beek Road, trees had been knocked down into the streets. Wisconsin Public Service reporting at one point as many as almost 14,000 households just in Green Bay were without power, even at our own WFRV Local 5 station, but thankfully that number appears to be going down. Reporting live in Green Bay, Justin Razavi, Local 5 News.
Thanks, Justin. Those damaging storms started early this evening with the rain coming down hard for several hours. Chief Meteorologist Luke Sampe joins us now from the Weather Center with an update on whether or not these storms have passed. Luke?
Aaron, the good news is we are now in the clear in terms of severe weather. There are still some showers and thunderstorms working through southern sections of our viewing area. But here in Green Bay, things are much improved, and even down through the valley in Oshkosh. Still some heavy rain in and around Fond du Lac down over to Sheboygan. But things, again, are improving greatly. Now, because we picked up so much rain this evening and earlier this afternoon, we're having radar estimates on the order of 2 to 4 inches of rain in some cases. We do have a flood warning that continues, now just being updated as I speak, for southern Outagamie County. That is going to be running until, let me go ahead and grab that in there. It looks like that is going to be running until 10:45. So a flood warning continues for southern Outagamie County until 10:45. Here's what happens now as we go through tonight. These storms are going to continue to push south and exit. At 11 o'clock, we're pretty much done with the threat of any thunderstorm activity, maybe a lingering shower into the early overnight hours. Otherwise, we're going to be dealt with a lot of sunshine and really a beautiful Thursday ahead. And it looks like things are going to be cooler, not quite as humid as well. Let you know how long that will last coming up in the area's most accurate forecasts in just a few minutes.
Thanks, Luke. Let's take a look now at the photos and videos that Local 5 viewers sent in throughout the duration of the storms. As you can see, many areas experienced heavy rains and hail, which caused damage, flooding, and more damage all throughout northeast Wisconsin. If you'd like to share any of your photos and videos with us, just search our social media on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. And thanks to all of you who sent in photos to us tonight. Now, those high winds took down a number of power lines. At its peak, as Justin mentioned, nearly 14,000 without power in Green Bay, including our Local 5 studios, which incidentally still without power. We're on backup power right now. Let's take a look at the current power outages across northeast Wisconsin. Still nearly 4,500 without power in Green Bay, with outages as well in Suamico and Brussels. And don't forget, you can always find the latest weather information on our new and improved weather app, now available in the App Store and Google Play. Just search Storm Team 5. News now from the Fox Cities. Local employers are struggling to find workers due to Wisconsin's low unemployment rate. The restaurant industry in the Fox Cities is especially hard hit, as Local 5's Rhonda Fox explains.
It's that time of the year in the Fox Valley for accepting job applications.
When it comes to this time of year, we have a little bit of trouble with kids leaving for college, high school people going to college.
All along College Avenue,
Employers like Chick-fil-A, Panda Express, McDonald's are looking to hire.
There are plenty of jobs available with unemployment under 3% and pushing towards 2%. It's tough right now to find employees.
With so many employers hiring, prospective employees can afford to be choosy.
People have been moving now, chasing that 10-cent, 25-cent, dollar an hour wage increase. With this economy the way we have and plentiful jobs, it's really difficult to retain talent.
And it's not just the national fast food chains that are having a hard time hiring. It's the local restaurants as well.
So we started having difficulties, I would say maybe a year or two ago, when our really loyal employees that we've been here for a long time started getting a little overworked.
Cinders is now open 6 days a week just to retain its employees.
So we decided that we were going to close on Sundays just to give those employees that are really good here a break, which has happened to work out really good for us. We've been able to retain those employees, and it's been really great.
To keep pace with its growing business, Cinders is planning ahead for hiring.
So we're just working on getting staffed up right now for the winter, which is our busy season.
The Fox Valley Chamber of Commerce says exploring other hiring venues like Goodwill could be an option as well. Reporting in the Fox Cities, Rhonda Fox, Local 5 News.
In Green Bay news now, with preseason about to kick off for the Packers, the team is advising fans to be wary of ticket scams. The Packers say to only buy tickets from reputable sites like Ticketmaster, StubHub, or SeatGeek. If you think you bought fake tickets, you can contact the Packers ticket office Monday through Friday during business hours or on game days for assistance.
The very best advice we give is know the source of your tickets. So if it's friends and family, I mean, you'd think you would trust those types of people. But beyond that, you know, we recommend people go online and use NFL Ticket Exchange. That's the Packers and NFL's official partner.
The Packers' first preseason game against the Houston Texans begins tomorrow at 7 p.m. A Fond du Lac man is finishing up a year-long cross-country road trip. Still ahead, the love story that was the inspiration behind this trip. And later in sports, the Brewers go for the sweep in Pittsburgh.
And from severe storms to sunshine and comfortable humidity, how long that will last in the area's most accurate forecasts coming up next.
You're watching Local 5 News with Tom Zaleski and Aaron Davison.